ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नाम रूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धिर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्त वेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। Summary.
In the Vichara Sagara, we were seeing the first Avartaka. Avartana.
What is the word?
Avarta.
Avarta में डूब जाते हैं तो Avarta has got another meaning, whirlpool also. Okay. So Sagara, then
Avarta, Taranga, and Avarta.
Correct. Okay. Next.
We were seeing first Avarta, in which Jiva Brahma Aikyam is given. And here, the rest, in this book, the first two Mangala Shlokas and the last Mangala Shloka are in Shloka form. The rest of the book is in prose form. And in the Mangala Shloka, we were seeing the adjectives of Brahma, or how is that Brahma.
What is the main sentence?
The main sentence is Tadeva Brahma aham iti me nishchita matihi. That Brahma alone I am, in this manner is my well ascertained understanding. And now we are seeing what kind of Brahma is this. So there, in the last class, we started seeing from. Before moving forward, we saw a few details about Sukham. Sukham, the Tippanikara writes that Parama Premaspadi Bhuta Niratishaya Anandaha. So here it is suggested that Atma is the object of highest love. Why? Because it is the source of limitless happiness. And here this word Param is used. So what purpose does it serve? So there are two kinds of love. One is Sopadika love and another is Nirupadika love. And to show that here what we mean is Nirupadika love, therefore Param word is used.
Nirupadika love. Nirupadika prema. It's okay. Nothing wrong.
And then we were seeing.
What is the meaning of Sopadika, Nirupadika?
Sopadika means conditional love and Nirupadika means unconditional love. And
what is the meaning of that?
So, generally my love for any object or person is based on some condition. For example, if I love my brother's teacher, the love for the teacher is because the teacher is connected to my brother. If the teacher is not connected to my brother, that love will not be there. So it is based on the condition. That is Sopadika love, prema. And Nirupadika prema is that which is not based on any condition. It means the love for oneself is not based on any other condition. And then we were saying Buddhya Bodhyam. Buddhya Bodhyam means that Brahma is not knowable, not illumined by Buddhi. And this can be seen in three ways. One is Buddhi being Jada cannot reveal or illumine anything. So even it cannot illumine Brahma. Second is Brahma being Swayam Prakasha does not even need to be illumined. And the third is given by the Granthakara. Next, Buddhehe Drub Yattu, two, whereas Yat Brahma is Buddhehe Drub. It is the Sakshi, the illuminator of the Buddhi. And the illumined cannot illuminate the illuminator. Therefore also Brahma is Buddhya Bodhyam. And then Nirmalam. Brahma is free from all impurities in the form of avidya and its karya, such as raga dvesha. Aparam. Brahma is boundless. Sarva Vedanta Vedyam. Brahma is knowable by all Vedantas. And here there will be a question that earlier it was said Brahma is Buddhya Bodhyam, and now it is said Sarva Vedanta Vedyam. So how do we justify this? So for this we see that the Vedanta does not reveal Brahma in the conventional sense. It only negates all the misconceptions, all the superimpositions on Brahma, and when all of those are negated, Brahma, which is Swayam Prakasha, shines. At the limit of the negation, Brahma shines by itself
As Atma.
as Atma. It is not revealed in the conventional sense, and therefore there is no contradiction. And then Pratyak, the innermost, and here this can be seen in two ways. One is the innermost, that is, in our journey, cognitive journey about the enquiry of the self, it is the innermost. And the second way is Pratyak means Prati, Prati Lomyena Anchati Prakashate Iti. So that which shines in opposite manner. Opposite to what? Opposite to Dehadi, the body, etc. And how does it shine in opposite manner? The body, etc. are asat, jada, and
Dukkhatmaka.
dukkhatmaka, whereas Brahma shines as sat, the truth, chid, consciousness, ananda, happiness. Also, we can see that the body, etc., are savikara, while Brahman is nirvikara, and the body, etc., are karya karana bhuta, while Brahma is karya karana vilakshanam. And then Param, Param Mahaha. Param Mahaha means Param means great, or Param means most, and Maha can be great. So most great, or we can take Mahaha to mean Brahma, because it means something which is big. So Maha itself refers to Brahma. And then Tadeva Brahma Aham Na Mattah Anyat Iti me Nishchita Matihi. That Brahma alone I am. Brahma is not different from me. In this manner is my well ascertained understanding. And now the Granthakara himself explains the Mangala Shlokas. Before that, we see that how remembering Brahma can be considered auspicious. So, Brahma, by its knowledge, removes the Amangala Sansara Rupa Amangalam. And therefore, thinking about Brahma, remembering Brahma is auspicious. And therefore, in this Dhyana Shloka, the Brahma is described, and that becomes Mangala Charanam. And now the Granthakara writes, Asya Arthahatu. Asya means Shloka Dvayasya. Of these two shlokas, the meaning is, and he says, Tadeva Aham Ityuktya Mahavakyartha Pratyaka Bhinna Paramatma Eva Swasvarupam. The meaning.
Swarupam iti asya artha. You can connect with that.
We are going to connect.
Okay, sorry.
And then, so Tadeva Aham Ityuktya, By the statement Tadeva Aham, what is conveyed? Paramatma, which is non-different from the inner self, and which is the meaning of the Mahavakya. That Paramatma is Swasvarupam. That Paramatma is one's own nature. Iti asya artha. In this manner is the meaning of this two shlokas. And then tad visheshanani nirupyante. Tad refers to the Paramatma who is non-separate from Pratyak, the inner self. Of that Paramatma, the features are described. Tat Pratyak Param Mahaha. Here, Tat refers to Pratyak Param Mahaha. That means it refers to Brahma. Tat Brahma.
This Tat is explained as Pratyak Parampaha, that innermost, most exalted or limitless Brahma. And it will be connected with what? Viva.
And then the question is asked, Katham Bhutam.
After that, there should be Tat Pratyak Brahma. Comma should be there. Katham Bhutam.
Katham Bhutam. Of what nature is Brahma? And then it is said, Sukham Nityam Svaprakasham Vyapakam Nama Rupayoho Adhishthanam Cha Bhavati. Punaha Cha Tad Brahma Katham Bhutam. But again, of what nature is that Brahma? Then it is said, Buddhya Bodhyam Buddhehe Druk Cha Bhavati. And then Asya Artaha. Asya means Asya Vakyan Shasya Artaha. Of this line from Buddhya Bodhyam Buddhehe Druk. Of this, the meaning is, and first Buddhya Bodhyam is explained. Buddhya Bodhyam is equal to Nahi Buddhihi Brahma Vijanati Prakashayati. Indeed, the Buddhi does not know Brahma, does not illumine Brahma. And now, for this particular thing, Shruti Pramanam is given. 3 Shrutis are quoted. The first is Naiva Vacha Na Manasa Praptum Shakyah Na Chakshusha. So, Brahma Na Praptum Shakyah. Brahma is not possible to be attained by Vacha, by words, Manasa, by the mind, Chakshusha, by the eyes. And here, this Vacha represents all Karmendriyas, Manasa represents the Antahkaranam, and Chakshusha represents all Jnanendriyas. And the relevant one for us here is Manasa. Yato Vacho Nivartante Aprapya Manasa Saha. From which Brahman is that from which the words along with the mind return without having an access. And here also what is relevant is Manasa. The mind is not able to objectify Brahma. And then Na Tatra Suryo Bhati. Tatra means Brahmani, Brahma Vishaye. With reference to Brahma, the sun does not shine. It means the sun does not illumine Brahma. And then we can see by Kaimyatika Nyaya that even the sun does not illumine Brahma. What to talk about Buddhi illumining Brahma?
Did I say that?
No, but how to connect it with Buddhi? That is what I was thinking.
The Surya is representative of all those which are considered to be illuminator, including Buddhi. But Kaimyatika Nyaya will not be wrong because sun also shines because of the intellect. But I think the intellect is more considered to be more interior. So Kaimyatika Nyaya will not work. You getting what I'm saying? Because the sun shines because my mind shines. Okay. So Surya stands for, or Surya stands for this all the organs. Immediately represent Chakshu, then all the organs. So Sarvendriyani Tatra Na Prakashante. Because here only Surya is there, but there Na Tatra Suryo Bhati Na Chandra Tarakam. So all the devatas do not illumine, means all the organs presided over by these devatas do not illumine.
Ityadi Shrutibhyaha. From Shruti such as this. The Hetumat is Buddhya Bodhyam Brahma. And then Buddhehe Druk is explained. Kintu Buddhehe Druk Sarva Sakshi Brahma Eva Buddhin Prakashayati. But Brahma is the Druk of the Buddhi, and Druk means Sarva Sakshi, is the illuminator of all.
So it we have to see like this. But Brahman is Buddhehe Druk, which means Sarva Sakshi Brahmaiva Buddhim Prakashayati. Means entire sentence is explained. But Druk is equal to here Sarva Sakshi Brahmaiva, it will not be there because Buddhehe Druk it has been said. So Brahman, which is Sarva Sakshi, that Sarva Sakshi Brahma is Buddhim Prakashayati. Okay. Up to this. Further we have seen, yeah. Quite a bit we covered, Good.
And now, for this statement that Brahma is Buddhehe Druk, Shruti Pramanam is given. The first is Yan Manasana Manute Yenahur Manomatam. Here you have to supply the karta as Lokaha.
Very good.
So Lokaha Yat Brahma Manasana Manute. Or we can put the other Lokaha Yat Manasana Manute.
That Brahman you can say. Brahman is that which.
I thought that Tadeva Brahma I will supply.
Okay. Yes, we can do that.
That which people cannot conceive through the mind, and Yena Ahur Manomatam, and that by which the learned people declare that the mind is objectified, Tad Eva Brahma Tvam Viddhi, that alone may you know to be Brahma. So the important part for us here is Yena Manaha Matam. By the Brahma, the mind is objectified. And then another Shruti is Tasya Bhasa Sarvamidam Vibhati. Tasya Bhasa. By the light of that Brahma, all this shines. And therefore, Buddhi also shines by the light of Brahma alone. Ityadi Shrutibhyaha. From all these Shrutis, the Hetumat is Brahma Buddhehe Druk Asti.
Alright. After this, there is word number 2. What do we understand by that?
Second interpretation for Buddhi.
Yes. Second way was Buddhehe Bodhyam, Buddhya Bodhyam idea is explained in 3 ways. Is it clear? Buddhya Bodhyam, I had told it is outside, but here Buddhya Bodhyam is explained in 3 ways. One is Buddhya Bodhyam, Brahman is Buddhya Bodhyam because Buddhi itself is illumined by Brahma, and illumined cannot be the illuminator of its illumined Buddhi cannot illumine its illuminator. That idea is given in the first interpretation. What other things I said, it is outside this. Granthakara is giving this too. As is this 3. In fact, one more also will give. Number 3 are given, but one more also will be there. Is it clear how this Granthakara is saying? Okay. And before that, yesterday, one person asked me, Swamiji, before this text, so many things are there. What is this? So, okay, I will tell. First is Sri Mudra. So, there, the Swami Jayendra Saraswati, who was involved in the publication of this book, means whose blessings were there, he is writing his blessings in this Sri Mudra. Did you get it? Sri Mudra? Okay. Then, next one is English, which you can understand. Vasudeva Brahmendra Saraswati, that committee, he talks, the publisher is giving its note. Then, Vichara Sagara Bhumika. That is the Bhumika means the background. So, background for Vichara Sagara. Vichara Sagara Bhumika. Means what are the points related, introductory points related to Vichara Sagara. So, in that is who is the Granthakara, what is the life story of the Granthakara, all these are given. Okay. Then also the life story of the Vasudeva Brahmendra Saraswati is given. Then next comes his preface, 21, Roman letter 21 it will be, XS after XX. Preface. That one editor was that, what is that his name? Panchapag. No, this is Sanskrit.
Panchapagesha. Panchapagesha.
Yeah, Panchapagesha. I wanted to be sure that because in Panchapagesha. Panchapagesha Shastri. So his preface is there. And Vichara Sagara Bhumika, what is there in Sanskrit, that alone is translated. I saw some part, it looks like that. So Sanskrit is translated into English. Then after that, there is page number 26, Vichara Sagarasya Prameya Sangraha. The collection of this, the Prameya, means the points to be understood, subject matter of Vichara Sagara. So what all points are discussed in Vichara Sagara? Okay. That is the Vichara Sagara Prameya Sangraha. Then afterwards, he has given Taranga by Taranga. First Taranga, this, second Taranga, this. Okay. First he gives very elaborately in for first Taranga, afterwards very briefly gives. Dvitiya, Tritiya. Then again Nivedanam is there by Kalyan Sundar Sastri, who is the final editor. Because this book, underwent, first Swamiji did it. Then other the that is what is that? Panchapagesha Sastri. He did it. Then he passed away. Then afterwards Kalyan Sundar Sastri did it. So he is writing what is the background of the glory of this book and how this came to him. In some places says Shodhaka Parivartanam, means the editor was changed. He says that started but it was not completed. Then I said Mayeva Nikshipta Bhara. So Sampadana Bharaha Mayeva Nikshipta. Kalyan Sundar Sastri. So that is his statement. Then again, next, Vichara Sagara Vishayanam Suchihi. Again the index of the subject matter of Vishaya, Vichara Sagara. Because see, 2-3 editors are there, no? So everybody must have seen in his own way what are the Vishaya. And this is little more elaborate. The index. This is the index of the subject matter of Vichara Sagara. So index itself runs into so many pages. Alright. So this is how the what is called the pages before the actual grantha. Okay. So some curiosity was there. What all things are there? All are in Sanskrit, no? So we may wonder what is that something we have missed. It is just topics. The index of topics is given in two ways. One is given title Prameya Sangraha, then Vichara Sagara Vishayanam Suchi. Alright. Now we are seeing this Dhyana Shloka, and in Dhyana Shloka this expression is there, Buddhya Bodhyam Buddher Dragyattu Nirmalam. In that especially Buddhya Bodhyam aspect is highlighted. So Buddhya Bodhyam, it is not knowable through buddhi, not objectifiable through buddhi. That was explained firstly by saying that Buddhya Bodhyam Brahma Yataha Buddhehe Drigrupam Brahma. That was the first explanation of Buddhya Bodhyam with the help of the Grantha itself. Now second, बुद्धिः न शब्दशक्त्या वृत्त्या बुद्धिः न शब्दस्य शक्तिवृत्त्या ब्रह्म विजानाति
बुद्धिः न शब्दस्य शक्तिवृत्त्या ब्रह्म विजानाति
किन्तु लक्षणावृत्त्या
किन्तु लक्षणावृत्त्या.
For this second interpretation, we can have the Sangati, Akshepa Sangati. Akshepa Sangati is that you said that Brahman is Swayam Prakasha. And what is Swayam Prakasha definition? Svetara Prakashyatve Sati, Svetara Prakashakatvam, Swayam Prakashatvam. That which is not illumined by anything else, but that which illumines everything else. Svetara Prakashyatve Sati, Svetara Prakashakatvam, or Svetara Prakashakatva Yogyatvam. Is it clear? Why do we say Yogyatvam?
Because all the time, like in Shakti,
Yes, correct. All the time it may not illuminate. Still, Yogyatvam doesn't go away. I think somewhere in some context we have seen this. Alright. So based on that, Purupakshi may say, if Brahma is not Prakashya by any Pramanam, by anything means any Pramanam, then why in Shastra we say that Brahma is Shastra Yoni? Brahma Sutra says Shastra Yonitvat. And Shastra Yoni Sutra was explained in two ways. What are the two ways? Do you remember? What?
one is Shashti Tatpurusha Shastrasya Yoni.
Yoni means?
Brahma is the source of all Shastra.
Therefore what?
Shastra Yoni. Therefore, Brahma is
All pervasive.
Sarvajna. Correct, correct. Brahma Sarvajnam. Srishti Karta se Sarvajna. Sarvajnam. Right? Shastrasya Yonitvat. Another interpretation, Kritarthaji. Shastra Yonitvat.
Bahuvrihi. Bahuvrihi.
How?
Shastram yonihi yasya brahmanaha.
Means what?
Means Brahma is that for which the yoni means the source of understanding is Shastra.
Means Pramanam.
Yes.
Yoni has got the meaning Pramanam. Correct. So Brahman is Shastra Yoni means Shastra Pramanakam. Brahman is having Shastram as its Pramanam. So Brahman is said to be Shastra Pramanakam. And now you are saying that Brahman cannot be illumined. And when you say Shastra Pramanakam means what? Shastra is a Pramanam from Brahma. And what is the job of Pramanam? Swa Vishaya Prakashakam is Pramanam. Yatha Chakshuhu Rupam Prakashayati Rupasya Prakashakam Ataha Chakshuhu Pramanam Rupa Vishaya Pramanam iti uchyate. So Pramanam is Prama Janakam. And Prama is what? Vishaya Prakashana Rupam. And therefore Pramanam is what? Swa Vishaya Prakashakam. And therefore if Brahman is Shastra Pramanakam means what? Brahman is that for which Shastra is Prakashakam. Pramanam can be replaced by the word Prakashaka. Is it clear? So if Brahman is Swayam Prakasha, then how come Brahman is considered to be Shastra Pramanakam? And elsewhere Upanishadam, Upanishada Purusha it is called. Means Upanishadeka Gamyam. That is Upanishadeka Gamyaha. How is it possible? Isn't there a contradiction? One side you say that Brahman cannot be revealed by anyone, and other place you say that Brahman is the Shastra Yoni, Upanishada Purusha. So you are blowing hot and cold. In English there is an expression. You are blowing hot and cold. How is it possible? For that answer is given बुद्धिः न शब्दस्य शक्तिवृत्त्या ब्रह्म विजानाति किंतु लक्षणावृत्त्या. By this sentence, let us see the answer to the Purvapakshi. Our answer will be that when it is said that Brahman is not illumined by anything, including Shastra. So Brahma na Shastra Prakashyam, when it is said or it is implied, what do we understand? That Brahma Shastrena Shakti Vruttya na Prakashyam. Brahman is not illumined by Shastra. How we should understand? Brahman is not revealed by Shastra through Shakti Vritti, through the power of denoting the meaning. So Brahma na Shastra Prakashyam or Shastra Prakashyam means Brahma Shastrasya Shabdasya Shakti Vrittya na Prakashyam. Vritti means what here in this context? Shakti Vritti.
Power of the word to convey the meaning.
Power of the word to convey the meaning. How many vrittis are there?
3 vritti.
What are they?
One is Shakti vritti, Lakshana vritti, and Vyanjana vritti.
Vyanjana vritti. Acha. Shakti vritti, let us see the example. Gangayam Ghoshaha. There is Ghoshaha. There is a colony of cowherds on Ganga. Abhira it is said, but Abhira means this, the cowherds. Then fisherman is not correct. It was corrected afterwards. It is not fisherman, only cowherds. So Gangayam on the Ganges. And Ganga means what? Bhagirathena Utkataha Satata Jala Pravaha. Nirantara Jala Pravaha. That is called Ganga. Ganga Shabdena Jala Pravaha Rupa Artha Uchyate. So Ganga Shabdasya Vacyartha Jala Pravaha Visheshaha. A particular flow of water. That is Vacyartha. And on that Jala Pravaha, colony cannot be there. And that too of cowherds. They will have cows also, no? Somehow otherwise we say that in Kashmir there is a place that people live on the boat. There is so therefore they will not be able to live without cows and all. Otherwise they cannot be called cowherds. So that's why it is important. So Ganga. So Vacyartha will not be possible. Therefore Ganga Padena Gangayaha Tirasya Grahanam. And that Ganges bank meaning is derived by another vritti, which is called Lakshana vritti. The power of implication. The first one, Shakti vritti, is called the power of denotation. This is the power of implication. What is the definition of Lakshana?
Shakya Sambandha Lakshana.
Correct. Shakya Sambandha Lakshana. Good. What is the meaning of that?
Lakshana vritti is in the form of connection with the Vachyartha.
The immediate meaning. Correct. So Shakya Sambandho Lakshana. And then third vritti is Vyanjana vritti. In fact, I am explaining just to convey the idea of Vyanjana. Here Vyanjana is also applied. In Gangayam Gosha example. So Gangayam Goshaha Vachyartha will be Pravaha Visheshe Goshaha, which will not fit. Therefore, what we have to get the meaning? Lakshyartha. What is the Lakshyartha? Gangayaha Tire Goshaha. Now, here Vyanjana vritti also is there. But Vyanjana vritti suggestive suggestion, the power of suggestion. What is suggestion? That this Gosha is in a place which is not very hot, very pleasant. The pleasant habitation is suggested by the Vyanjana vritti. So Vyanjana vritti also is there. Like person says, no, that I have a house in Marina, on the Marina beach or something. Or some beach. Marina beach may not have. Marina beach also house there. Okay. Means what? My house is very pleasant. I have a nice view, all this, looking over the ocean. That idea is suggested, no? And he is a rich fellow. All this, because only poor people cannot have. Nowadays, olden days, poor people alone had to have. They will be staying near the ocean. But they will remove and these people are there. So suggestion is there or not? That he has a house on this beach. That suggestion is there. He is a rich man. He has a very house, a very pleasant habitation. That also is there. That is by the way. But here we are saying that just like Gangayam Goshaha, this Vachyartha will not be taken, only by Lakshana will get the meaning. Similarly here, Buddhihi na Shabdasya Shakti Vritya Brahma Vijanati. Shabdasya means Shastrasya. Shastra Rupa Shabdasya Shakti Vritya, by the words in the form of scripture, of the words in the form of scriptures, Shakti Vritya, by the power of denotation, Buddhihi, the intellect, Brahma na Vijanati, does not know Brahman. The intellect does not know Brahman through or by the power of denotation of the words in the form of scriptures. Kintu, but Shabdasya Lakshana Vritya Brahma Vijanati. We have to complete the sentence in this manner. But Buddhi knows Brahma through the power of implication of the words in the form of scriptures. So by that, answer to the Purvapaksha is given. That Buddhi understands Brahma, but Buddhi understands Brahman with the help of Shastra, but not through the Shakti of Shastra Rupa Shabda, not by the Shakti Vritti of the Shastra Rupa Shabda, kintu Lakshana Vritti of Shastra Rupa Shabda. Your Shabda stands for Shastra. Is it clear? And that is why your question is answered. So when it is said Brahma is a Shastra Yoni Aupadishada Purusha, what do we mean? That Brahman can be known with the help of the Lakshana Vritti of Shastra. Lakshana Vrittya Shastra Rupa Shabdaha Brahma Pratipadayati Lakshayati. And therefore Brahman is called what? Shastra Yoni Aupadishada Purusha. And when we mean that Brahman is not revealed by any other means, any means, but anything, including Shastra, means Brahma Shastra Prakashyam api na bhavati. When that type of idea is given, what do we understand? Brahman is not revealed by Shastra through Shakti Vritti. So Shakti Vrittya Brahma na prakashyate atah Brahma Shastra prakashyamiti uchyate. Lakshana Vrittya prakashyate निर्दिश्यते अतः शास्त्र प्रकाश्यम इति उच्यते शास्त्र योनि इति उच्यते औपनिषद पुरुषः इति उच्यते अतः कोपि न विरोधः. All right, is clear? Next. So this is also what second interpretation of buddhya bodhyam. Buddhya bodhyam Brahma. Brahman is not knowable by the buddhi through the Shakti Vritti of Shabda. That is the meaning of what?
Buddhya bodhyam.
Buddhya bodhyam. Okay. Now third. For the third, somebody may ask that in Shastra we have got so many contradictions. And one of them is some place it is said yan manasana manute, and some place it is said that manasaya vaidam aptavyam चेतसा अनुरात्मा वेदितव्यः अनुरात्मा चेतसा वेदितव्यः. कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है. Sometimes you say like this, sometimes you say like, it is something like, when somebody comes that have you got this instrument? No, I never have. And when other person comes, do you have to? Yes, always I have. Anytime you want. Do you want now? It's a double बहुत बात है. All right. So I was to give other example, but I thought that example may create some confusion. So I avoided another. Immediately I thought of another example. All right. So person may have this confusion, no? Especially when onlookers who has come, guest has come. So he said, what are you doing? That one person asked, you said no, other person said, yes, anytime. So it looked contradiction. Some place says by mind it can be understood. By mind alone it can be understood. Manasa eva. Mind alone it can be understood. Buddhi grahyam atindriyam. Where is are you coming?
Bhagavad Gita.
Correct. एक स्टेप और गया. बुद्धिग्राह्यम अतीन्द्रियम वेत्ति यत्तन्न चैवायम सितश्चलति तत्पतः. That the sixth chapter, when description of the happiness is there. What is that? Vetti yatranna chaivaayam sitaschalati. So up to this we go. So buddhigrahyam atindriyam. So buddhigrahyam. So some place you say like this, some place you chetasa atma anu veditavyaha anuratma chetasa veditavyaha. For that possible doubt, the answer is given. Malavikshepadi-doshayukta buddhihi
Malavikshepadi-doshayukta buddhihi
na brahma vijanati kintu tadrahita शास्त्राचार्योपदेश देश शमदमादि संस्कृतं मनः
शास्त्राचार्योपदेशसमदमादि संस्कृतं मनः
आत्मदर्शने कारणम् इति गीता भाष्यवचनात्. All right. So you gave this example that some people you say yes, some people no, because the first fellow last time I gave my computer, he crashed it. He put something, some software, crashed and gave it back to me. Whereas this person, he updated my Windows. So because it cost so much and he updated. I got 7 and he put it 10 or 11, whatever I wanted with all extra software. So, different. Alright, so here Bhashyakara says, sorry, Granthakara says, Malavikshepadi doshayukta buddhihi na brahma vijanati. So when it is said that manasana manute, that time, what do we mean? That buddhi, which is endowed with yukta, dosha, defects of mala, this impurity of ragadvesha, vikshepa, this restlessness, adi, adi means this krodha, the lobha, bahirmukhata, extrovertedness, dullness, adi. At least two, at least one or two we have to give. Minimum one we have to give. So mala vikshepadi dosha yukta buddhihi brahmana vijanati. Does not know Brahman. Kintu, but tadrahita, the mind, the buddhi which is free from those dosha. Tad refers to malavikshepadi dosha. But the buddhi which is free from the defects of mala, vikshepa, etc. We have to supply what? Brahma vijanati. Kintu tadrahita buddhi malavikshepadi dosha rahita buddhi Brahma vijanati. And therefore, buddhya bodhyam means asamskruta buddhi abodhyam. That is the idea. So every time we have to say buddhya bodhyam means the second one. The buddhi bodhyam means what? The buddhi shakti vritya, the Brahma shakti vritya buddhyana bodhyam. It is buddhi bodhyam or buddhe abodhyam. Shakti vritya, second one. Shakti vritya Brahma buddhehe abodhyam. Atah buddhya bodhyam. Here also what? Asamskruta buddhya bodhyam. Correct? Okay. And for that he gives the pramanam. See, Bhashya Vakya also is considered to be pramanam. I have told you know that in Kailash Ashram, where there was one great traditional Mahatma, Satyendra Puriji Maharaj, I have seen him such an innocent person, very, very great, very committed to learning. And he was conducting classes and somebody asked, what? Maharaj, Bhashya में क्या प्रमाण होता है? Because it must have, somebody must have told, this is a proper meaning because here Bhashya is a praman. So he बोले Bhashya भी प्रमाण होता है. But that person's question may be very innocent because he had heard about the 6 pramana. Pratyaksha, Anumana. In that Bhashyam is not there. So he asked, Maharaj, Bhashyam में प्रमाण होता है क्या? Maharaj ji felt so, indignified. So बोले कि, what are you talking here? बोले ऐसे नास्तिकों में क्यों पढ़ाता हूँ? आज क्लास बंद. He did not teach. Means traditional people, they really consider Bhashyam as a pramana means this authentic source for a given interpretation. In that sense, pramana. This is right interpretation or this is right usage. For this understanding, Bhashya becomes the basis. In that sense, it is pramana. Not that 6 pramanam Bhashyam is there. So, why I am telling this, traditional people will be quoting the Bhashya Vakya for the interpretation they are giving. That is the what is called respect they give to Bhashya. So that's why here he says Bhashya Vachanat, Gita Bhashya Vachanat, because of the statement in the commentary on Bhagavad Gita. What is this called, this statement? We have seen this statement several times. 221 is what? Which shloka? Where this comes?
Veda vinasiman nityam.
Then?
Veda vinasiman nityam.
Ya enamajam abhyayam katham sapurusha partha.
कंगातयति हन्तिकम्.
अच्छा अच्छा, संडे थोड़ा भगवत गीता पढ़ा करो. Okay. So what is said here? Manaha, the mind. What type of mind? Samskrita, refined. Refined by what? Shastra Charyopadesha, the teaching of Shastra, scripture, and the teacher. Shastra Charyopadesha and Shamadamadi. Adipadena, Titiksha, Shamadamadi, Samadhan, etc. Shamadhi, Samskritam. The mind which is refined by the teaching of the scripture, teacher, and also by the mental and sensory discipline, etc., is Karanam, is the cause, is the means for what? Atma Darshane, for the self knowledge. So, similar idea. Tadrahita, no? The Malavikshepadi Dosha Rahita, it can be presented in this manner. Shastra Charyopadesha Shamadamadi Sanskrit. So it conveys very beautiful idea that when the mind is exposed to the teaching of the scripture and the teacher, it becomes refined. Means something should happen to the mind when the teaching is given. बोले कि जैसे का तैसा स्वामी जी. Swami, I am always with fresh mind only I come to every class. Means whatever you have taught is gone. This time new. It should not happen. Sanskrita. गुजराती में बोलते हो भैंस के सामने भागवत नहीं पढ़नी चाहिए. भैंस means buffalo. So in front of buffalo it should not, because buffalo, if you read Bhagavata, what samskara it will have? No samskara. So similarly, when listening happens, it should not happen that there is no samskara. Every class, every statement of the teacher on the scripture will create samskara, is supposed to create samskara. And thus, the mind which is Samskrita by Shastracharyopadesha and Shamadamadi, that mind is Atma Darshane Karanam. That mind is the means for seeing, appreciating the self. If that is not there, however much person he reads, if Samskrita is not, then it will not become the means. Iti Gita Bhashya Vachanat Kim Tadrahita Buddhihi न विजानाति मलादि दोष तद्रहिता बुद्धि ब्रह्म द्विजानाति मल विक्षेपादि दोष युक्ता बुद्धि ही ब्रह्म न विजानाति. And therefore here the answer given that manasa na manute and manasa evaidam aptavyam, how do we resolve this contradiction? By saying that when it is said manasa na manute or it is not available for the mind, then we have to understand asamskrita manasa na manute. When it is said that manasa eva, Sanskrit manasa eva veditavyam, manasa eva idam aptavyam. Now, even the fourth reason is suggested. He could have put a fourth number also, but he is just making an extension of the argument. Third. And the fourth argument or fourth explanation of Buddhya Bodhyam, for that we can give Sangati. What is Sangati? That you are saying that Samskritam Manaha Karanam. Kasmin Atma Darshane, Brahmatma Darshane. Refined mind is the means for revealing or illumining Brahma. But my question is, Purvapakshi will say, even if the mind is refined, mind will become Chetana or Jada. It is still Jada only. And Brahma continues to be what? Swayam Prakasha. Swayam Prakasha means it is not illumined by anyone. Now we are saying that refined mind will illumine Brahman. Whatever be the case, refined mind or unrefined mind, it is Jadam only. And what is understood, what is supposed to be understood is Swayam Prakasha Brahma. then how Brahman, which is Swayam Prakasha, which need not be illumined, that Brahma can be illumined by the mind which is Jada by itself. So our original question is not fully answered. For that, the answer is given, Asau Buddhi Api. Even that Buddhi. Asau refers to what? शास्त्राचार्योपदेश समदबादि संस्कृता बुद्धि और तद्रहिता बुद्धि मल विक्षेपादि दोष रहिता बुद्धि असो बुद्धि अपि even this buddhi or even that buddhi which is free from the defects such as mala vikshepa, that buddhi also phala vyaptya na brahma vijaniya, will not know Brahman through Phalavyapti, the pervasion of Chidabhasa. Kintu, but Vritti Vyaptya eva, through the pervasion of Vritti alone. Therefore, when it is said Brahman is na prakashyam, what is meant is Phalavyaptya na prakashyam. Phalavyapti nasti ityartha. And when it is said that Brahma is known through buddhi, when we say, it means vritti vyapti apekshita. More about this we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Hari Om.